Yo, yo, yo. What's up, y'all? Trill 3L's Trillion Dollar Man. Live right now. I'm doing this recap of another battle that King of the Dot released from Match 3. I believe it was the second day. Times versus Saynt. Now, this was a good battle. Wrote down a couple bars. Now, getting into the recap. Saynt went first. Now, second bar, and Saynt has a name flip. Sets the tone for pretty much how the rest of his battle is going to be. The rest of his round is going to be. He had a good round, but most of his round were all name flips. Like he had some incredible name flips, but it was mixed in with a lot of mediocre and lackluster name flips. So it was kind of hard to appreciate some of the good name flips that he had because he was using it so much. So it kind of basically made light to the fact that he's still new to the game and to battling. He has to be because you should only use name flips sparingly. It's a certain way that you have to execute it. But first round, good round. I can still see that he has potential. We're getting into what's the name? Saynt. Getting into Times first round. When Times start off, Times has aggression right off the back. First round he started off with his first couple bars. I can already see that he was going to get this round because just like Saynt's first couple bars, it was dope, but Times right off the bat, you could tell he's going to get it. He had aggression. He had a couple R&B references, and a couple other not name flips, but different references from different things that we can relate to, just from day-to-day life. But his overall energy just commanded the attention of the audience. So plus mix that in with the good bars that he had. So first round goes to Times. Now Saynt second round is just like his first, but it's better. He executed the name flips pretty well in this one, but it's still, I feel like it's too much. Like after a while, the name flips start to get monotonous. It starts to get repetitive, and you don't appreciate, again, like I said about his first round, you don't appreciate the good name flips. So his second round was just like his first one, just executed just a tad bit better. Now getting into Time's second round. Time's second round, he started off with humor, and then after a few bars, really the first bar was the only humorous part of that round. After that bar, he went right back into aggression, being very aggressive. And what I liked about his rounds is that he didn't really hesitate or anticipate crowd reaction. You can tell he wasn't saying bars just to get the crowd reaction. There's a lot of new rappers, when they spitting their rounds, they would stop every round waiting for the crowd reaction. And then they wait for the crowd reaction. The crowd don't react, or they do react, and then they go into the next bar. That stops the flow and the momentum of your round, and you're hurting yourself in that process. But Times didn't have that problem. You could tell he was seasoned. He just wanted to get his rounds off, and that's what he did. He made light of Saynt's age. He said, "Boy, you still gotta eat with the kids at dinner." Saynt looks like he's pretty young in the battle game. He remind me of Chess when Chess first started battle rapping. But the only thing that's different about Saynt and Chess is that Saynt's skills is not as exceptional as Chess was when Chess was young. You feel what I'm saying? But getting back into Times' second round, Times, he had a later on in that round, he said something about I'm shooting like John Wayne, and then the revolver spin back when I'm done like a fidget spinner. I like how he used like two comparisons and references in one bar, not just splitting it up into different bars or just a few references in the whole stanza, 4-bar stanza. He used two references in one bar so the crowd can relate more often to what you're saying. Now, third round for Saynt. Saynt's third round, again, it was all name flips. His whole battle was just all name flips. But every once in a while, he would have a name flip that was exceptional, that kind of stood out from the mediocre name flips that he had. And this one in particular, he said, "Light up his big apple, hitting Times Square in the jaw." I thought that was pretty dope. That was the name flip that stood out the most for me. His third round, I would say, would be his strongest round. Now getting into Times' third round. Times' third round, just like the thing. All right, the thing about Times is Times didn't have any decline at all. Like he pretty much, his incline was very fast too. Like he pretty much just rose up to the level that he was going to be and just leveled out and kept the same aggression, same skills, same type of bars, same delivery. No dry spots in his rounds at all. Like it's very rare that you see that. I'm not even saying his rounds were exceptional and like the most fire rounds ever, but I like how there's no dry spots. So even if you don't have too many big haymakers, eliminating any dry spots in your round is the best thing that you can do in the battle, and that's what I like because I didn't get disinterested in his rounds at all. I didn't lose. He didn't lose my attention. Like I was engaged into his rounds throughout the whole battle, and that's what I liked about him, and that plays a part. What I was saying earlier when I was like, he doesn't hesitate or anticipate the crowd's reaction. If they react, then I guess he will stop a little bit so they can finish reacting, and then he go back into his bars. But other than that, if you don't react, you don't react. He's just going to keep spitting his bars straight at his opponent. You can tell he was kind of like sunning his opponent, and he was more seasoned. That's all that pretty was. I'm not going to say he's a vet because I haven't seen too many battles up by him. But you could tell he been doing it for a while, and Saynt is still pretty new. Pretty much, this battle he just showed what made him different from his opponent and many other upcoming rappers. But Times got this battle 3-0. First round, second round, third round, 3-0 clearly. Saynt still doing his thing. Saynt has potential. I'm gonna say to Saynt, if you see this recap, you got potential. Keep doing your thing. You gonna be something soon. Like I see you on that not the mask, but the World Domination 7 card that's coming up. So hopefully you do good on that. But let me know how y'all feel about it. Go watch that battle. Comment, rate, hit that subscribe button. Trill 3Ls, Trained Element, y'all. Peace.